My husband and I will be celebrating our 37th anniversary this weekend, so I want to do this get ready with me and show you the look that I'll be doing for our anniversary date night. Can't believe it's been 37 years, and I always tell him that he is one lucky man. Really, I'm the lucky one, but let's go ahead and start getting ready because I've got a couple of hours before we leave. So let me go ahead and put a mask underneath my eyes because as you can see, I do have the bags. And this is by 111 Skin, the Black Diamond Lifting and Firming Eye Mask. I need that. I believe this was in a gift with purchase or whatnot. All right, so let's put one on this side and hopefully it will give me that sharp crease right there. All right, let's hope that this will kind of lift and firm my under eyes. Let me go ahead and prime my eyes, and the eyeshadow palettes that I'll be using, will be two of them, and they're both from Natasha Denona. Glam palette and the I Need a Warm palette. I like the shades in the Glam palette, but it's a little bit too cool for my skin tone. I'm just gonna pull my favorite matte shade from the Warm palette, and then pretty much I'll be using the Glam palette, especially the metallic shades. So let me show you the Warm palette. This is what the outside looks like, and I did do a video on this, and I'll link it down below. And here are the shades in this Warm palette, and I like to use this matte shade. Love this one. And the shade name is Fervor. Just love this. It just kind of warms up the look, especially when I use cool tones. So I'm using the Sonia G Blender Pro, and let's put you in the crease. Now it is nice to have eye masks because it gives you that, crisp line, but sometimes the brush will get to it and get wet, so I need to be careful with that. I'm just gonna blend this up and out. If you don't have eye mask or don't want to get the brush wet from the eye mask, you can always use first aid tape. I've used that many times. So we're gonna go to Dallas tonight to this restaurant. It's called Nick and Sam's. Last time we went there, I believe it was for our 30th anniversary. Wow, maybe 31st, 32nd, but it's been a while since we've been there. And honestly, I'm not one that likes to go to expensive restaurants, but my husband really wanted to go. And our anniversary is on a weekend. And plus I did see their desserts, and they have a s'mores baked Alaska. Is that what it's called? But that's what I'm really looking forward to, is that dessert. Okay, so let me just blend that out so there's no lines there. All right, now let's go to the Glam palette. This one's got, your cool tones, grays, silvers, browns, and blacks. Let's go to this shade, Smoke, and let's put you in the outer corner. And a little bit on the lids as well. I think those two shades work together, I hope. So again, we've been married 37 years, and we did get married in Egypt. We got married in the church, in the same church that I was baptized in. And then when we took our kids and their spouses to Egypt last year, we showed them the neighborhood, and we showed them the church where their mom and dad got married and where I was baptized in. So I thought that was really, really fun to see. At least I hope it was fun to see for them. And it was fun to see for us too as well, because it's been several years since we've seen the church. My husband and I did go 2019. Yeah, probably 2019 is when we went. And we went to see our church then too. But it was nice to show the kids where their parents got married. All right, and let me just get a fluffy brush and blend that out. Now I'm going to use my finger and use this shade, which is called Outer Eyelid. And let's place you in the center towards the outer eye. Now let me use a flat shaded brush with that same shade and just kind of bring that up into my crease. My finger just doesn't quite make it up there. Now one thing I remember about this restaurant when we went there, the lighting is very dim. And I remember using my phone flashlight so I could see the menu. So hopefully it's gonna be a little bit brighter in there, but I doubt it. And when I made the reservations, I think a couple of days ago, they only had 5 and 5:30 and 9 and 9:30. Since we don't eat that late and it's in Dallas, we don't wanna come home too late. So I booked the 5:30 reservations, which is not bad. That's about, the time we eat. Just gonna use a fluffy brush and just lightly go into this shade, which is Transition, and just kind of place that underneath my brows, just to kind of diffuse that brown. To brighten up the look, let me use this shade, and it's called Inner Corner. I'm using that same flat shaded brush. Oh yeah, that will brighten up the look. And let me just bring you in as well. Okay, let me get the Sonia G Mini Booster, and let's go into this shade Lash Line. And let's just put you on the lash line to the outer corner. Before I take the eye mask off, let me go ahead and line my upper lash line so that way it kind of help guide me. And I'm using the Makeup by Mario. All right, I think the eye mask is a little bit lower than what I want it to be, so I may have to kind of wipe that off a little bit. But let me go ahead and do it on this side, make it even. Moment of truth. Let me go ahead and take these eye masks off. Okay, not bad. I think this one's a little bit lower, so let me try to fix that. Okay, let me just get a makeup wipe. And hopefully that will make it even. Somewhat even, maybe? What do you think? Well, that restaurant, the lighting is kind of dim, so hopefully nobody will notice. Let me go ahead and prime my face, and I like to use 2 primers. One is by Sisley Paris, the double tincture, and the other one is the Photo Finish by Smashbox. Love these two, especially together. Okay, let me go ahead and use the Smashbox, and I like to use this one mostly in my pores where I'm oily, because this really blurs the pores for me. For concealer, use my favorite one is by Givenchy, the Prism Libra concealer, and it's in the shade N385. Doesn't crease, doesn't look drying underneath my eyes, and hopefully with that mask, it helped moisturize it a little bit. Now I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna wear. I don't think I'll be wearing a dress because it is kind of cold outside. But then again, we'll be just going from the home to the car, to the car to the restaurant, and then come back home. And I'm sure the ambiance will be really nice there, hopefully. For foundation, I'll be using the stick foundation from Christian Dior. I really do like this foundation. I mean, you can kind of see how much I've used already. And this is in the shade 4N. I think when we went on our trip, this is the foundation that I did take with me. And I like to use the Esam brush for the foundation and for the concealer. It's the T47. This is the one with Sophia Sees Beauty when she did that collab with Esam. I think this is a really nice foundation brush and a concealer brush. So that way when you travel, you don't have to take that many brushes with you, which I like. And it's also good for cream bronzers, cream blushes as well. For underneath, let's go back to the Warm palette, my favorite shade, Fervor. And I like to use this small brush. It was in the eyeshadow quad from Hermes. I think this is perfect for underneath the eyes. And then let's go back to the Glam palette and go to Smoke and just place that in the outer corner. And then let's go into Lash Line and also place that in the outer corner closest to the lash line. Just kind of bring those two together. And believe me when I say this, I am not a makeup artist. I'm just a 57-year-old that's been married for 37, just having fun playing with makeup. And hopefully that the restaurant is still kind of dimly lit. So hopefully it will give me that candlelight glow. All right, let me do my brows and mascara off camera, and I'll come back and we'll finish up. Or almost finish up. Let me let you know what products I use. And for my brows, I use the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 4.5. And then this brow tint by Refi Soft Brown. To line my waterline, I use this from Victoria Beckham. It's in the shade Smoky Quartz. I thought it'd be, you know, a good shade for this look. And then for mascara, I use 2 of them. This one by Bobbi Brown, and this one that I found that I need to use up is by Tom Ford. I'm not a big fan of Tom Ford. Just his customer service did me wrong, and I'm still holding a grudge. So I saw this in my mascara stash, so I thought, let me go ahead and use this up. I do like it. I really do like it. It's the Extreme Mascara, but yeah, he's not going to take any more of my money. For bronzer, let's go into this one by Armani. It's the bronzing powder in the shade 110. This one does have a little bit of some luminosity in there. Hope you can see that. Let's use the Sonia G Indochine brush. It's kind of like a calligraphy pen. And I do like the shade 110. It's not too warm. It's not too orange. And it doesn't look like a flat matte because of those little gold particles in there. So it gives it a little bit of a definition. That's how I see it on me. For blush, I want to use this one from Guerlain. This is in the shade Deep Nude. I think this will be a pretty shade for this eye look. It's a little bit on the pink side, but not too pink, where it will take away from the eye look. And for powder, let's go into this one from Chanel, the Healthy Sheer Glow powder in the shade B60. Yes, B60. Love this powder. It just gives me a little bit of color, and it blurs my pores, and it doesn't cake over. And it also controls the shine. So what I'm gonna do is wait an hour, do my hair, because I kind of want my hair to be a little bit fresh, and then I'll find a lip shade to go with this look, and then I'll come on here and show you the finished look. Did my hair and I'm trying to find the right lipstick, but I was going through my closet and I will end up wearing a dress. It is a sweater dress and it's long pretty much to my, I guess, my mid-calf, and kind of like a wrap kimono style to kind of hide, you know, the sweater dress, because it is kind of form-fitting. I'll put a little video here, ask my husband to videotape me, my outfit of the day, I guess. But it's something I picked up during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, probably last year. I like it because it does have a collar. I love my collars. And I haven't quite figured out if I want to wear heels or boots. You'll see it here, what I ended up with. But anywho, let's try for lips. And I think I need kind of like a pinky nude lip. Nothing red, nothing bold. I think it just needs a, you know, a nice pinky nude. So the first thing that came to my mind was this one from Charlotte Tilbury, 90s Pink. I'm going to use this lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. It's 90s Pink. Might as well keep the theme going. Now for 90s Pink. Yeah, I think this will work. Goes with the eyes, with what I'm wearing. Yeah, this is a pretty pink. Probably won't wear a gloss because this one is the kissing formula, so it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. But yeah, I think this is a good lip color. Goes well with the eyes. What do you think, guys? So here is the finished look. Our 37th anniversary date night look. And I like using the two palettes together, especially using the shade Fervor. I love this shade. This will warm up any look that you have, and you can see that it just blends in together and it works well with shades from the Glam palette. And I've used this palette with the I Need a Nude palette too. I believe I've used it with the Bronze palette. But yeah, it's good to kind of mix and match palettes, especially if you have a favorite shade that works well with your skin tone, and then everything else just kind of falls into place. So again, this is the finished look. I'm waiting for my husband to come home and he's going to change his clothes. But we're really excited to go out to eat for an anniversary. Yes, it's a really nice restaurant, very pricey, but hopefully I'll put some pictures of what we eat, and especially that dessert. Can't wait to try that dessert. I hope it's still there or available for tonight. From what I can remember, the appetizers, the deviled eggs with bacon, I remember that one was really good with candied bacon. So I think we're gonna get that, and probably some kind of steak. We like to cook our own steaks at home. My husband cooks it just right, medium rare, and he seasons it just right with salt and pepper. But their steak is good too, so we'll see what my husband wants to order. And then again, I can't wait to try the dessert. We'll see what other desserts they have, but that's the one I'm kind of eyeing. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video of me getting ready for our anniversary date night. So if you liked and enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.